Mortal Quambat. Captain Carrier. Date Sidious. Lara Connor. Mr. Green. S2. Iron 501. The Ambassador. Calgary. Dr. Raoul. Submari. Reshank. Fnality.
Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, welcome to this special episode, the DRAGONLABS.digital special. Most of you comrades know that we've been playing Mortal Quambat for the last week and a half, and we had a blast. But it was also a contest, and that means that we have winners, we have losers, and we have Quant QNT to give away. So this brief episode will be used to announce the winners, to tell you where you can find and claim your rewards and the process behind that. And of course, we have Hungarian Horntail on the back end. You cannot see him, but he is here, and he will be announcing whom won. I had a great time playing that game. It was so immersive. Oh, right. There's also a special prize for the first person that beat my score, which is also very cool. Now, had a great time. This battle took me back, way back, playing by platform games. It was hilarious, and we had so many positive reactions, so much good feedback on the craziness of it all, and a lot of compliments also, obviously, to DRAGONLABS.digital and Hungarian Horntail for the creation of this and the humor that was in there. It's a shame it's gone. It's never coming back. But the memories, they'll remain. Tim, how did you experience this?
Yeah, I really like the game. I just suck at playing with a touchpad and with the WASD buttons on my keyboard. That was difficult. So I would have loved it if I could play it on mobile or with a controller. But outside of that, I really enjoyed it, and I just got killed every time in the third level. I think lots of chunguses started chasing me, and it was.
The Chunjai.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't see the rest of the game, but from what I've heard, it was pretty good. And yeah, that's kind of a shame, but yeah, that's really up to my own gaming skills on a touchpad.
Yeah, it was unfortunate because it was unfortunate because we had a shitty weekend here with everybody being ill and all, because there was also a secret room introduced halfway through the weekend, and I didn't get to find that. If one of you guys found that, let me know in the comments. I think that'd be crazy to find out on such short notice. Sorry, Tim, back to you.
Oh, that's great. The amount of Easter eggs, the level of detail, amazing, and it also brought back some memories from the past where I was playing on my Game Boy, playing such kind of games.
And the guild talk, right? It was like with Duke Nukem, where he always had something witty to say, and now you had the guild talk when you uncovered the FA and shit. Wonderful.
Yeah. I think my favorite catchphrase was "Gil confirmed."
Yeah, Gil confirmed.
Gil confirmed.
Yeah, yeah. With some good thinking going into that for sure.
And it also shows
ability.
Really, it also shows like the power of just imagination, because this all started with the idea of, hey, let's make a QNT game, see how it goes, and well, a couple of months later, there it is.
Yeah.
The possibilities were endless, really. So
yeah,
really enjoyed it, and I think we should just move to the winners. Or
Hungarian, you want to take the stage, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all so much for playing this game. It was a ton of fun to make. I was laughing to myself for days on end, playing with different tools and putting this all together. And for the few of you guys that were able to be a part of the development process and see behind the scenes, you saw different character models, different AI voice models, and kind of pieces coming together. And the entire time I was just wondering, like, this is either going to be something that people think is really cool, they have a lot of fun with, or maybe I get sued.
Lawsuit.
Who knows what's going to happen? It's definitely a unique topic. It's certainly not the type of branding experience that we're moving forward with for the type of products we're going to be releasing. I want to stress that was just a unique event for our podcast hosts, the Quamfy Show, to be able to showcase how we can take an idea and create something where, previously there was no game like that. I've not seen anything even remotely close. And being able to take just these ideas and put it together into something that people can actually play, and then to go on and actually have fun.
And you did it, and you all did it yourself, right? Because that's what it started with, right? It was like, okay, Gary, can you come on the show and showcase what you have achieved, right? Ever since the beginning of your quant journey up until now, and how you allocated resources and what you invested in. And you clearly invested into self-development, building your own business.
That's actually like the core history, because you're right.
Yeah.
Before any of this started, you reached out to me a couple months ago and you asked me, hey, I love what you've done with RESCUEPALS, how you've been learning all these different things. I'd love for you to come on the Quamfy Show and just talk about how your lifestyle has changed and how your career has evolved. And as we continued that discussion, it kind of turned into, well, hey, I'm already working on some side projects. Why don't I just make something for your brand and create an experience to really showcase what we can do? So instead of talking about it, let's show people. And a month and a half later, here we are. And
it escalated pretty quickly. I can remember that conversation vividly when we were talking about the big Chungus weapons. And, oh man, yeah, it was sorry.
The cool thing is, like, everything I do makes me better, right? So going through just the process of playing around with this and figuring out how to do some of these functions and putting it together, not only do I now have a game that I can work with and repurpose and use bits and pieces on, but just the experience of troubleshooting it and creating it and learning how to do some of the things that I've never had to do before. It was such a great developmental exercise that while it was fun, it actually was very practical. And what you guys are going to see in the coming months is the core game that was Mortal Quambat, all of the scripts, all of the functions, everything that was created to make that happen is going to be repurposed into an official Dragon Labs platform release. That's going to be, of course, multi-platform, Steam, Epic Games, plus a few others, mobile, desktop, just a standard game release. So if you like the gameplay, if you like some of the concepts in there, don't worry, it is coming back bigger, better than ever, with a full saving system, a full menu system, a store system with points and everything else. It's going to be pretty cool. So more on that coming soon. But without further ado, what you all came here for, the winners of the Mortal Quambat event. Now, through our hosts, the Quamfy Show, we have a total prize pool of $500 in QNT, as well as something special that Dragon Labs has actually prepared for you all. So covering the winners, we had a couple lines that we were looking for different achievements. We'll start off with the high scores. We had two users in particular that were battling for the high score. It was CC33 and Jos. You'll see, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name, but you'll see them come up on the
Jos.
Jos. Yes.
Jos.
And they both submitted, I think, like 4 or 5 scores in the 30, 50 plus thousand range, which takes quite a while to get to. So that shows you they put some serious work into this competition and it paid off. And while unfortunately neither of them did actually end up winning the overall top high score, they both did qualify on multiple achievements. So as far as high scores went, the highest score submitted for Mortal Quambat was over 120,000 points submitted.
It's over 120,000.
Yeah, it's over 120,000 exactly. We need some more decimals. And that was submitted by user Danny. If you've been a part of the quant community for a while, you'll probably recognize this person. But
you 100K'd up me.
That's an incredible score. When he saw it, if this wasn't someone I personally knew, I would have been much more skeptical and like looking at every single pixel to make sure that it wasn't edited. But this is a real submission from a passionate gamer. So amazing work. Congratulations on your high score and well earned to the $100 QNT prize. In second place, we have user CC33. You're going to see him come up a lot. He was one of the two that was battling it out in our high scores. And just behind, only a few thousand points behind, we have Jos making his first appearance on the list, first of many. So second and third place, it's going to be a $50 QNT achievement. The next prize goes to the first user to submit a score beating Jarno's. Once again, going to Jos. Congratulations. The next set of achievements we have is the users that were able to discover the hidden room first and post about it on our socials. And again, we have Jos, we have user CC33, congratulations, and then EnesNtropy, or what I'm assuming is a play on entropy, but I really like your username. I just can't pronounce it properly. Congratulations, all three of you, for being the first to discover the hidden room. And if you didn't have a chance to find the hidden room, which it might have been a bit too hidden, what it actually was the character selection screen. Previously, when the game was coming out, you may have saw an AI trailer that I put together with different animated AI models. And that was kind of like serving as like the introductory trailer. Mm-hmm. That character selection menu is real. I actually made it in a different room in the game. I just never ended up putting it into the game. So what the special room was, you would go to it, and then you would actually have the arena ground was this character selection menu with the 30 or so different AI models. And then what I did is I added portals to each level, so you could go anywhere in the game from there. So it didn't break the game. It didn't make anything easier to invalidate any existing scores, but it was something fun that people were able to participate in. Moving on to the next achievement, we have most plays. No surprise here, this goes to our top two active players, CC33 and Jos. So congratulations, both of you. Well earned for 4, 5+ submissions. That's amazing. So our last QNT prize is actually a prize that was selected at random. We took all of our score submissions, and what we did is we just randomly selected one. And that prize goes to Kyle Reimer. Congratulations. Now, to claim, it's very simple. For this particular set of achievements, all we're going to do is we're going to reach out to these players through the official Dragon Labs X account. Now, if you're wondering what that is DragonLabs_org on X. We'll be reaching out for you to get an Ethereum address to send your prize to. At no point ever will any Rescue Pals or Dragon Labs team ever ask you for any private information, for your wallet keys. At no point will we ever ask anything that would not be a normal interaction. And I say this
Tim and I will also not know your address, right? So this is solely with the trusted entity being Rescue Pals Dragon Labs. Tim and I will not know what is linked to whom, right?
And I say this because a few days ago, there was a scammer who was actually using my identity to try and scam people. And I want to make sure that people understand that I would never, I'd hope if you know me well enough that I would never have any type of interaction like that. But if you don't know me that well, I will never ask you for any type of private or sensitive information. So in addition to the scores for these achievements, we've actually released a secondary set of prizes, and that's something that's kind of tied into things we've discussed before. As mentioned, Rescue Pals is the first official Dragon Labs product. It is a digital twin game where all of the items and the characters and game functions are all tied to real-world impact for animal welfare. The characters, the game upgrades, the mechanisms, everything that exists in the game translates to underlying real-world donations. And it's all verifiably documented in both our quarterly transparency reports, the first of which is releasing next quarter, and our verified credential system, which is what we're going to be showcasing now. A few days ago, we announced the Rescue Pals Season Pass built on verified credentials, and we're now actually able to open up claims for the very first time. So now what this means is that all of the users who have been participants in our brand products, in our ecosystem, in our social groups and related groups are now able to be recognized for everything they've done. So as announced previously on our social groups, we've taken a series of snapshots and we've put this all together, and now people are actually able to go in and claim. And what this means for all of you here is that in addition to any rewards you may have earned through interactions with our brands and products, we've also issued a baseline reward to every single person who submitted a score for Mortal Quambat. So that means that if you submitted a score, you're actually going to be able to receive what is the world's first gaming season pass built on verified credentials. And if you already had a pass, what that's going to do is actually upgrade you one step through the 10-step progression program. And again, knowing that each one of these upgrades serves as either an in-game item, a benefit, a physical asset, different types of perks, it's something that we're really excited to share with you all. So again, that is now completely open for everyone to go ahead and claim. We'll have all of the claim information in the description of this video, as well as the information across all of our social groups. So thank you all so much for playing. Congratulations to our QNT achievement winners. Congratulations to all of our players for being a part of now what is the Champions Pass and beyond. And thank you so much to the Quamfy Show for working with us to create this experience for you all and helping us bring this to reality.
Yeah, Hungarian, thank you so much for all the work, the promotions, everything you did on the back end. You've done so much for this community, and you just keep on giving. It is, as far as I know, unprecedented, and big salute from my end. For the people still watching, listening, go check out DRAGONLABS.org on Twitter. Check out RESCUEPALS.world. That's the website for RescuePals. And we also have Telegram, and that is /RescuePals. So join those communities, and you'll have a front row seat to all the new stuff that will be coming up.
Not just that, and maybe this is a little teaser for the people still listening. If you look at how we distributed and recognized participation rewards over the last year, much of that was done through participation in social groups. And that means snapshots were taken in our groups. So if I were a person who wanted to be a part of a new community and wanted to make sure that I could maximize my qualifications, then simply being a part of the groups and following the right accounts, when already shown to be a threshold for qualification, it's probably a good bet. So while I'm not saying anything definitively, I do have a lot planned for our groups. And if you're a part of our groups, whether that's a Telegram group or you're a follower on socials, that means you're a part of us. So if you'd like to be a part, go ahead and take place, and we'll see you on the next step.
Yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for listening, watching, participating, supporting Rescue Pals, Dragon Labs, Quamfy Show, all of us. We're very grateful, and sure, hope to see you on the next adventure that is most definitely coming. Anything to add, Tim?
Nothing really to add. Just really enjoy playing the game, and I can't wait for a version that will be on a platform that I enjoy. Otherwise, you will see me struggling.
It's getting there.
We should have
something with hardware implementations, right, Hungarian?
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of stuff planned. I shared before too. I'm teaching myself Unreal Engine right now, which is natively compatible with different platforms. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to build out a lot of the stuff that you have to in like Game Maker, which is what we're using right now for other stuff. So native platform compatibility is absolutely a short-term feature for us.
Yes.
Right. So stay Quamfy and stay tuned.
And
Cheers.
Congratulations to the winners.
Definitely.
Last but not least, stay Quamfy.
Stay Quamfy.